Hey, what's up guys? It's Yags, and I want to talk to you guys today about Wemby. And I know it feels like this channel is becoming a San Antonio Spurs exclusive channel, but it's not. I really like this team and I think they're really good. But what we're seeing with Wemby right now is joy, work ethic, and a real desire to be great. The whole idea is a big man with guard skills playing inside and out, and he's showing it on both sides of the floor. It's not just he's tall anymore. It's terrifying. He's grown even more, packed on some weight, and he just looks unstoppable. In the league, I don't think they have an answer for him right now. So when we look at a snapshot from his size and strength, he's listed officially at 7'4" this year, and last year he was listed at 7'3", and he's listed at 245 pounds. And the problem the NBA hoped would take years, well, it arrived ahead of schedule. And it's not all hype from the first two seasons. He's already matched and surpassed some of the biggest names in NBA history. When we take a quick look at his rookie season, right, there was a big game against Toronto in February of 2024, where as a rookie, he went 27 points, 15 boards, 10 blocks, and 5 assists. That put him with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, and David Robinson as the only rookies ever to post a 25, 15, 10, and 5 game. He's also the first rookie ever with separate triple-doubles involving assists and blocks, since blocks and assists were tracked in 1973. And those 150 assists and 150 blocks thing, well, the last rookie that did that was Pau Gasol in the 02 season with 152 assists and 153 blocks. Wemby, well, he hit both in 48 games. Only David Robinson got there faster. He's the first in NBA history with a triple-double, including blocks and multiple made threes in the same game. He went 2 for 4 from deep versus the Raptors, and he's the first ever to record 75 threes, 150 assists, 150 blocks in a single season. And again, just to remind you guys, in just 48 games. And when we look at his sophomore production, he was averaging 24.3 points, 11 boards, 3.7 assists, and 3.4 blocks, which was a league high before his injury. And while doing all that, he was shooting 35% from 3 at about 9 attempts a game. That's enough games to put him in the top 10 in volume for three-pointers attempted. Even in about half a season, he led the NBA with 176 blocks. The guy in second was Brook Lopez with 148. And when we look at his first 100 games, he had 2,278 points, 1,053 rebounds, 366 blocks, and 225 made threes. Those 2,278 points are the 7th most through a player's first 100 games in the past 45 years. He scored more in his first 100 games than LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Carmelo Anthony, Hall of Fame guys. And he blocked more shots than Shaq, Dikembe Mutombo, and Hakeem Olajuwon in their first 100 games. And he's already made more threes at this stage in his career than Steph Curry. So yeah, we're actually looking at an alien, a KD scoring plus Mutombo Olajuwon rim protector, which is kind of crazy. Like, he's basically a created player from 2K. Now, the physicality is a question that everybody had, right? Weight, banging, grown men strength. He attacked it this offseason with brutal, violent muscle building. He trained with Kevin Garnett, countless hours lifting, ate like it was a full-time job. Listing notes have the Spurs at 240 pounds now, about 5 more pounds from the end of last season, and that's way up from the 210 to 120 pound range from his draft night in 2023. And there's a scrimmage moment that says it all. He gathers near half court, hits an explosive hop at the foul line, chest through Lou Cornett, who is a 7'2", 250 pound human being, and Cornett stumbles back, and when Wemby hammers a two-handed slam. The quote from the gym was, "He's obviously gotten a lot stronger and can honestly be just a monster." That's the thing. He's playing with more force and intent. One play like that keeps opposing bigs up at night. And of course, I should mention the health scare and mindset reset, right? So deep vein thrombosis at 21 is pretty heavy stuff, right? Serious stuff. His reference was Chris Bosh, 11-time All-Star, who had to retire at 32 for the same exact condition. Pre-camp, Wemby said that he feels so much more under control. Conditioning is so much better. And the quote, "What I've done this summer is world-class. I don't think many people have trained the way we've trained." He can't control everything, so the approach is push what he can control to the absolute limit. And the training, well, that was global and unconventional. He went to China and Japan, spent time at a Shaolin temple doing Chan meditation and Shaolin Kung Fu, balance, breath, gratitude. It's not about, can you legally use a Kung Fu move in the NBA? It's about new movement patterns and regaining control. Then back to LA with Harrison Barnes and his skill coach, Noah LaRoe, using constraints-led approach, only game-like decisions, no scripted moves, all live reads. You train your brain and your body to solve in real time and not recite. Constraint-led approach means chasing actions, reading positional variables like defenders, angles, and rotations, and basically learning the essence of basketball. By week 2, he felt the adaptation. He moved freer, more natural, as he let go of preconceptions. They even ran apparently an all against Wemby drill. He defends one-on-one against every player in the gym in sequence. Sprints to the other end, repeats, no breaks, no huddles, no coaching whispers. It's a conveyor belt of attacks where only he gets absolutely zero rest. He called the summer much more violent. And even if it cut into shooting reps, the priority was getting his body back. He went 2-a-days so consistently, it forces others to keep up 5-6 times a week all summer. And the culture impact, well, that's real. Lindy Waters III, their recent signing, said, at his age, it's eye-opening to see somebody demand excellence and greatness. He can't do that without putting himself on the pedestal. It makes me want to work harder. In the locker room, his teammates have seen every gravity-defying dunk and block, but it's the discipline that resets expectations. And the team ethos, in his words, defense is non-negotiable. We're going to hold each other accountable. It doesn't matter your status. And in his preseason return, well, not the same player. First preseason game against Frank Kaminsky at Guangzhou Lions in China, in 16 minutes, he had 9 points, 10 boards, 3 blocks, 7 assists. Identity-wise, he isn't really a center. Well, I don't know if he ever was a center, but the offense is reshaped to look more like a wing. In the Spurs open scrimmage, in that first preseason game, he's often an off-the-ball creator. Look at the touch map. He's bringing it up, attacking downhill, drawing a crowd, and kicking early. The model is more Kevin Durant than guys like Anthony Davis. In context, well, it matters. Rookie Dylan Harper is still finding his footing, and other rotation guys are getting healthy. Although Dylan Harper did look really good in the rest of those preseason games, it does take some time to adjust to the game. So there's a lot of space for Wemby to run, pick and roll, push in transition, and organize as both a scorer and a possible playmaker. And the most notable change is decision-making over scoring. He's not hunting shots. He's not immediately calling for lobs after a post pass. He relocates, spaces, and trusts the pass. He took just 1 3-point attempt. That's only happened once before in his career. Last season, he had as many games with 15 threes as with 5. From spamming jumpers to spamming kickout passes, in LA, the emphasis was relocation and using gravity to create for others. Stay in motion so defenses can't pin him to a spot. And the realization is he can score anywhere, but he's got to make life easier for his teammates, and they'll pay it back. And through his coach's point of view, Mitch Johnson, he said, amid all of the highlights, it's the subtle reads that are the real wow moments that define greatness. The year 3 pattern in stars: stop chasing peaks and start raising the team's floor possession by possession. Yes, it's a preseason sample, right? But patience, vision, and playmaking at his size, well, I don't think he's ever been heard of. The verdict: he's ready to take the next step, not just dominant. The potential is undeniable. The willingness is unmistakable. And honestly, I don't think anyone is ready for a fully realized version of Wemby. If you're not watching Wemby every single night, well, I don't know what to say to you. You're missing history. And you already know that I'm gonna be following him all season and breaking down every single moment. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. Once again, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. We're trying to get those 1,000 subscribers. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of Wemby. Where is he gonna end up in the final standings? Is he gonna be a top 5 player, a top 3 player, maybe the best player in the world if he doesn't get injured? Let me know in the comments. I wanna know from you guys. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.